Hey guys, welcome back to Hope, Heal, and Shine. I'm Michelle, and this week we are talking about holding on to hope in dark times. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This week I'm going to do something a little different than I've done before. I'm actually going to read to you from my personal journal that I wrote at the time of my abuse. The entry I'm going to read today took place about a week after the abusive relationship ended, and it was right after I had just opened up to my best friends about what had happened to me, and I wrote about their responses to me and how it made me feel. So we are just going to jump right into this, and I will talk a little bit about it throughout the entry to clarify and make sense of things, and then I will talk about it after as well. Okay, let's get started. March 2nd of more than a decade ago. I just got back from a game night. It was fun, but I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't seem to feel comfortable in myself around other people, or even in myself when I'm by myself. It's the strangest feeling, like I'm lost in my body, wandering, scared, trying to get out. I think if I could just figure out how to fit back into myself, I would be so much happier and more comfortable around other people. I can't express even the physical pain this trial in my life right now is causing me. I just want someone to believe me. I want to feel like what happened was not my fault without also feeling guilt for not taking responsibility. I don't know what to do. I've only confided in 5 people: my teacher, my therapist, and my 3 best friends. One of which I knew would freak out and not believe me. I didn't tell him to make him believe me. And the person I'm referring to right there, by the way, is my abuser. So not surprising that when I told him what he had done to me was rape, that he was not very happy with that. But from the other 2, I hoped I would get some strength and reassurance that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm not crazy, and hope that things will get better. By them, I feel the most betrayed. They instead reinforced all of the negative and bad feelings I'd already had about it and have been thinking for almost a year. Why? Why could they not have just believed me? Have I ever given them reason to doubt me? Why would I make this up? Did they not realize how much it kills me to think that these things happened? Do they not care that this might have happened and I might need support because of it? Why don't they care? Why doesn't anyone but the professionals care? I don't think I'm crazy. I'm just confused and really, really hurt. Some part of me wishes badly I would have just ignored this, so that things wouldn't be weird between my friends and I would still have a chance of being friends with my abuser again. Yet I know the Lord wanted me to know these things and to come out with it for the benefit of myself and others. I wasn't meant to keep quiet on this, and hopefully some good will come from it. Don't worry, self, it has. I bet all 3 of them wish I had just kept quiet on it. That's what makes me so sad, that they are helping push me down and shut me up. Why do they want to belittle me and make me think I'm making too big a deal out of it? Or that I'm just looking for excuses and an easy way out? That is exactly how they see it, but that's not it at all. No, easy would have been not saying anything about it. Change is a lot harder than keeping things constant. I loved how things were, but I couldn't destroy myself forever to make everyone else happy. I deserve to be happy too. I know that now. I love making others happy, but I can't do that at the expense of myself. I've been doing that for too long. Boy, is that the truth. Telling those friends feels like a big mistake now, and it makes me scared to tell anyone else. But I hope my family will react better. I mean, it's not like I'm expecting them to take it well, but I don't think I will regret telling them at least. I'm scared to tell anyone after the reactions I've already had, but I know I still need to. I don't know how to make others believe me. I'm having a hard time believing myself. I wish everything was more clear, that I felt strong in myself and confident enough to move past things. Why do I just want to be with the guy who hurts me? Why does it pain me so bad to know he hates me while I still love him so much, at least as a friend? But I put myself through hell trying to protect him, and look at where it's gotten us now, especially me. what it says. I just want to scream and tell everyone how I feel. Make them see how tangled up I am inside so they might understand. So they will stop treating me like crap and show me some love. That's really all I want. I'm not trying to hold on to this forever or get attention from it at all. No way. I don't want that. But I want to be able to move on, and I can't do that unless I can see this for what it is and deal with it accordingly with the help and support of my friends and family. Whew. If that ain't the truth, girl. I want to make them understand this is not what I chose. And I would take it all back if I could. I want to be happy. And I know what I need from them. It's not lectures or criticism. It's not judgment or even their testimonies. I need them to believe me. I need their love and support. I need their help. I need to know that I'm doing the right thing. I mean, I already know, but I want them to know and support me, to trust and respect that. What I'm talking about here is that my friends criticized me for going to therapy. They said that if I had faith in God, God would just heal me and I wouldn't need to go to therapy. I'll definitely do another video down the road on what terrible advice that is, but what I'm talking about here is not trusting and not respecting my decisions is my decision to go to therapy. I think that's what it really boils down to, is a lack of respect. I think they don't see me as a mature, responsible adult, or that they think I don't know what I'm talking about because I haven't been through as much as they have. I don't need that attitude. That just makes me feel like crap. That's what I'm fighting against. I need them to respect that I know what I'm doing. I know what I am talking about, and I know how to solve it. And again, I'm talking about therapy. I just want their help, love, support, and respect. Things I shouldn't even have to ask for, but should be given as their friend. I'm thinking about talking to my roommate about this now or soon because I hate feeling like no one believes me. I know she will. And unlike these other two friends, she won't make me go into uncomfortable details. I mean, honestly, how demeaning is that? If I tell them they should believe me instead of questioning me, that's so insulting. And I'm still extremely hurt over our conversation last night. I know things will never be the same. I need to find new friends, rebuild my broken heart, and start a new life. I just wish I could move away and start it somewhere new. Too many memories here. I wish I was graduating this term so I could move away and not have to see them ever again. I just can't think of them the same way now, especially my guy friend, because of how accusing and rude he was. Some of the awful things he said out of his lack of knowledge and understanding on the matter. I should not have to justify myself to people who supposedly love me. I know they love my abuser too, but it was so insulting how they spoke down to me yesterday with a complete lack of support on the whole matter. I'm disgusted at both their attitudes towards it, but mostly his, I think. I couldn't even look at him today, not in the same way. I'm still hurt by his attitude towards me. I am not a silly little girl looking for a way out of trouble. I am a responsible adult who can take care of herself, who does recognize her own mistakes and does not need to be lectured on the matter. I am not a child. I need to be understood. I need positive support, not more people telling me I'm crazy. You're crazy. Sometimes I get a little feisty when I'm upset. Anyone who thinks that blaming the victim is the solution, or for thinking that I'm responsible for leading him on, no. A boy's horniness is never an excuse for his actions. I don't care who you are. It's not a reason to disrespect a girl's wishes ever. And it's disgusting to force anything on her. No means no, dang it. Ugh. I want them to understand that. I wish they could see that. It's not some made-up fantasy. It's the law. And we as members, church members is what I'm talking about, are obligated to follow the laws of the land. So there you go. As if everything else weren't enough evidence this is sick and wrong, there's gospel fact and truth that I'm not crazy. So booyah. That's right. I love that I wrote booyah. Parts of that were kind of hard to read because it makes me so sad to remember feeling so broken. So I still wanted to be with this person because I didn't see more value in myself. That's hard. It's hard to remember being in those dark places. Honestly, sometimes now I forget that I used to be in places that were that dark and sad, that I thought so little of myself, and it makes me really sad to remember that. Sometimes when you have walked so far in a journey, you forget what the beginning feels like. And I think it's really important that I have these journal entries that I can refer back to and remember what that feels like, because there are so many people still stuck in that place. There are so many people who don't know how to move on from that place. And I get that because I was there and I was stuck there. But the fact that I've moved on so far past that dark place that most of the time I don't even remember what it looks like, that should give hope to any of you still stuck in that place, that someday it can be possible to look back and not even remember how this feels. That the sadness and the darkness is so far behind you that it's hard to even remember what it looks like. That doesn't mean that everything in life is perfect or that there's never any hard times or sadness. No, it's just different hard times and different sadnesses. But the fact that I can heal from this huge thing in my life gives me strength to be able to overcome the other things too. And looking back and seeing how far I've come, it gives me a lot of hope for my future too. If I could talk to the me that wrote these pages, I think the most important thing I could tell myself is that you're not crazy. You are not making too big a deal out of this. They don't understand, and that's on them. That's not about you. They are treating you based on what they know, and it is very, very limited on this subject. I know that doesn't make the things they said any less hurtful. Honestly, you deserve to be treated better, and you will find better friends. And although that sounds so hard and painful right now, it will all be okay. I promise you. Better friends are in your future, and much, much better guys are in your future. Some crappy ones too, but also some really good ones. Guys who will actually respect you and who will actually listen when you say no. Know that you are worth being able to say no. That no guy has the right to make you feel bad for not wanting something, ever. You have so much more value to give this world than the sexual attention that a guy will offer you. Your value is so much more than that. You are so much more than that. Please don't ever forget it. I promise you that there is help and hope and happiness ahead. Years and years of happiness. So don't give up. Don't settle. Learn to love yourself and learn to see how much God loves you. Trust Him, and He will walk this path with you. With God, there is always hope, because through Him, healing is possible. Believe that. Hold on to that hope with everything you have, because there will be more hard moments ahead. This is one of the darkest. So hold on. This broken, tangled up, confused person that you feel like you are right now, that's not who you are. That's the trauma. That's the pain. And it will pass. I promise you. You will find a way to get back to you. And it will be a much stronger, more beautiful, and confident version of you than you have ever known before. I promise you that you are worth that. Your value is so great. God loves you so much, and He will help you walk through this. Hope is never lost if you just keep walking, keep praying, keep moving forward. I love you. You are not alone, and you will get through this. I promise. Guys, that was kind of an emotional one this week, but I know that message was meant for somebody out there. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you feel like this message could help somebody who is going through their own struggles, who is in the darkness. No matter what their trial is, we all need to believe that there is hope and happiness ahead of us, because there is. The darkness does not have to remain a part of our life forever. We just need to keep moving forward, keep trusting, and keep pushing through it. Again, thank you guys so much. I will be back again next week with our video about healing. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great week. Bye.